The Earl's expansion project was coming along nicely. Day by day and little by little, Ulstead Castle would get closer and closer to its former glory, with all parts of the island contributing in one way or another. The Earl has a very special engine called Stephen, who was one of the first steam engines built. He was the world-famous rocket. While he isn't as modern as the newer engines of today, he is still really useful. One day, Stephen was resting in a siding when the Earl came up to him. "Stephen, today I have a few special supplies that I need to collect. I'm taking you with me for transport, and to make sure you don't carry more than you can handle." "Ah, not a problem, sir. Easy peasy." "Hey, Paxton, what's going on?" "Not much, but do you know where Stanley is?" "I heard he was going to the narrow gauge quarry. Why?" "There's something very important I need to tell him." "What would that be?" "It's about that man he encountered on his first day." "Oh, I see." "Well, I've got to go. Thanks for telling me. I'll see you around." "Oh, hello again, Sir Robert. Hello, Stephen. What are you two up to?" "I'm collecting some special deliveries for the Earl. I'll be going all over the island to help restore Ulstead Castle even further." "Sounds exciting. Say, I've been meaning to ask Sir Robert, what did that man want with you?" "Oh, well, what?" "You know, the one I took to meet you a few days ago." "Oh, would you look at that? We're all ready to go. Come along, Stephen." That was weird. "Oh, hello, Paxton. Do you know why the Earl is acting so strange?" "What do you mean?" "I asked him about the man I dropped off at his estate a few days ago, and he seemed very nervous about the subject. Do you know why?" "Well, that's exactly why I've come to you. I've been meaning to ask you about that man." "What is it you wanted to ask?" "Well, I wanted to ask, what did he look like?" "Well, he was dressed quite fancy, and it looked as if he was balding a bit." "That's exactly who I saw." "You mean you've seen him before, too?" "Yes, I have, and I believe he's a threat to the Earl. We must figure out what he's planning and stop him before it gets out of hand." "Oh, yes, of course, but let's discuss this somewhere more private." Perfect. "So, you say this man has a grudge against Norramby, but you haven't a clue what it could be?" "No, his accomplice didn't have much to say about him. This whole mystery is practically unsolvable, given the limited amount of information we have to go off of." "Well, grudges usually last a long time. Perhaps long ago this man knew Norramby, and there was some sort of conflict that drove a rift between the two of them." "That's a good point, but the question is, what is the grudge all about? Yes, a conflict must have arisen between them, but what was it over?" "Perhaps it could have to do with the estate. Edward's train was due for Ulstead Castle, after all." "The estate? Of course! He wants something to do with the estate. How could we not have seen this? Stanley, you're a real sleuth." Thanks. But how do we stop him?" "No need to stop him ourselves. We simply tell the Earl about him, and then he'll surely be brought to justice by the right people." "I suppose you're right. I just hope we do before something bad happens." This ought to get that museum piece out of the picture. Whoa! Stop! Whoa! Oh no! What do we do? I can't pull myself up. Help! 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 Oh no! That's Stephen! He must be in trouble! Stephen, what happened? I don't know. The support just gave way. Help us. Come on, keep trying. I can't. Hold on, I'll help. Oh, thank you too. You saved our lives. No problem. But why was the bridge support so weak in the first place? I'm not sure. It's very strange. Yes, well, we best be off. The castle won't restore itself after all. So the bridge idea was a bust. But no matter, I can get rid of that antique soon enough. There's still another matter to be addressed.